Hello my dear users, this is Thiago here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get started with TradeMatria. So as soon as you open an account, you're going to get to this screen here. And from this screen you have two options. The first is to configure your account, balance, trading costs by going to your account page. And the second option is just go ahead and import trades. So let's go to accounts page, which you can also get to from here. And let's see what we can do from here. If you have a pro account, you can create up to 50 accounts. If you have a free account, you're going to have to use one account only. So I already configured my accounts. I have 4 accounts. I have one account for Thinkorswim. I have one account for NinjaTrader. And you can also configure accounts by instrument types. You can have an account for equities, forex, options, futures, etc. You can configure your initial balance, your account name, your currency symbol, your notes, and even retrieve data using our API. You can delete data, you can export all the information from your account, and down here you can also configure the fees and commissions for your account. So let's say you have a NinjaTrader is one commission and Tozin is another commission. You can configure per account your commission and fees. And we can get very deep here with the fees. As you can see here, there are many fields that you can fill out. By default, it's all 0. So if you have many accounts, you can do a couple of things. Let's switch to NinjaTrader, and you can see here that NinjaTrader is not my default account. My default account is TOS, Thinkorswim. So if I want to make NinjaTrader my default account, I can click here, and it will be the default account. I can export, I can delete data, and I can delete the whole account. As long as it's not the default account, you can delete the account, including all the data and including all the configurations for this account. As opposed to delete data, which just deletes the trading data, the notes, etc. I'm just going very quickly here through this page because there are other videos that explain the details how the accounts page work. So let's go back to the dashboard and let's import some trades now. So here you can import trades manually. So you choose the account, you choose the side, and if you already have trades added, it's going to show you the date of the last trade added to this account, so you know where you stopped. And here's very important. As you can see here, we have placeholders here for each asset class. So for example, for equities, you add equities like this, forex like this, options like this, and futures like this. You have to be very careful because if you just add like ES or CL, the system is going to think it's Colgate, Palmolive. CL is an equity, not a future. So you need to add the entire ticker for the symbol for the futures contract, including the year and expiration. Okay, so then we have quantity, we have price, commission, tags, notes for this trade. So let's go ahead and add an options trade here. Microsoft call, let's do 12, let's do a price, so like let's say $5, commission 0, and import. And here's a trick. If you want to close this trade, you can just go back here, hit sell, and it's going to be pre-filled already. So let's close at 6, and let's import. And let's import another one because I want to show you something else. So let's import an equity here. 100 shares at $200. So that's $206. And it's a buy to the TOS account. Okay, so now you can also import by broker. So we work with many brokers. As you can see here, pull up the date of the last trade added. So you can choose the options, the broker that you work with. And let's say I work with NinjaTrader and I want to import trades from NinjaTrader. So as you can see here, you can see the instructions for this, how to import. So I already generated my file here. I'm going to add it here, and then I'm going to import. Let's go and import now. and you can see here a brief summary of this import. 126 contracts added to NinjaTrader account for P&L of $143 and 61 trades imported. Let's go ahead and view these trades now. Well, let's go import more, and I'll show you something very cool. If you made a mistake when you're importing, you can just undo the import here, okay? And you can also import via template using our template. Let's say your broker is not in this list here. You can just download the template, add your trades here, and just make sure that the template import is very finicky. You need to you cannot erase the header or modify it, and you need to save your file with the comma delimited option. And you can also add adjustments. Let's say you deposit 100,000 to your account. You can select the account and then go deposit, notes. You can say deposit, initial deposit, and then you can put here 100,000 and the date and adjustment. You can also add other things like rebates, software fees, subscription fees, basically any trading related costs or business related costs, you can add it here. So here's how the import works. We already added a few trades. Let's check them out. So as you can see, we have Microsoft, the trade we added. We had some options, the trade that we also added. And you can see here that Microsoft is an open trade. And we also have some contracts here. So you can use the filters here to sort by yesterday's trades, last 7 days, last 30 days, custom range, and so forth. You can also filter by accounts. You can sort by filter by tags, instruments, types of trade, symbol, and option strategy for those who trade options. And you can see here that there are some really cool options here that you can use. Manage columns. Let's say that you trade options mostly, so you want to add these two columns here, which might be very useful. If you're futures trade, maybe you want to see points per trade. If you're equities, maybe you want to see financial volume and the open position maybe. So you have all you can add these columns, delete columns for each account. So let's say you have a Forex account, you want to see pips per trade, or an options account, you want to see the option strategy. So you can configure the columns per account. And you can also manage trades. You can click here and you can mass tag trades. You can delete multiple tags at once. You can delete multiple trades at once. And you can also delete all trades by going to the accounts fees, like I showed you. You made a mistake, you come here and you delete all data. So let's go ahead and see what else we can do here. If you add a lot of columns, you see here it's all kind of like it's not fitting. You can zoom out, or you can just remove a column here from the list so that it fits neatly here. I have this trade here. I can edit a trade, I can delete a trade, I can add notes, tags, and upload the image for this trade. Let's go ahead and add some notes here to this trade. Testing, notes, and tag, let's say gap. I use the gap strategy, and let's save, and let's close. And now when you refresh, you see that the tag has been added and the notes as well. When you click the notes, it's going to pull up the entire notes. And you can also see the details for this trade. As you can see, this is one field trade. It's still open, and you can see the chart, and you can see the 5-minute chart, and eventually the 1-minute chart is coming up soon. But since I just added this trade, the chart's not ready yet. But if you come back tomorrow, it's going to load up here. Let's go back to my trades. You can see this one here. Let's see the trade details for this trade. This one, you can see the fill by fill and the aggregate fill for this trade. And you can see more details here as well. So this is how the My Trades report works. And of course, we have other reports too. I'm not going to go over each report because the goal of this video is just to show you very quickly how to get started with TradeMetria. So, but you can, once you import your trades, the data will get populated here and you'll be able to see all the reports that we offer. This one is a cool one because it's going to show you your open positions for your accounts, because you know who likes to log into like 5 different brokerage accounts to pull up your P&L or your results, right? When you click view all, you see all the open positions for your accounts in a single screen, and you don't have to log into your broker all the time. So a couple more options. Daily journal, this is where you can add your notes, and the individual trade journal, which is attached to one of your trades. Let's add one here. Let's go to my trades. And important thing to notice is that we just add there if you have enough characters to this. So testing notes, I went long MSFT and the trade is still open. Let's save. And when you go back here, you see there's a journal here. And I didn't add an image, otherwise the image would appear here. And it's looking kind of funny here, distorted image here, because there's only one entry. But as you add more entries, it's going to look very neat and you love it. So I can go to my dashboard now that I added some trades, and I can see that this account here is looking nice. I can switch accounts. I can go to my NinjaTrade account, and it's going to pull up the basic stats for this account. And couple more options that you might enjoy. Click on your name here and go user settings, and you might want to sort reports by newest to oldest to newest. You can change the theme here. You can configure your time zone here. This is going to be useful to synchronize your charts, your buy and sell points. And here's your default template. So instead of typing every day, you know, whatever you typically journal about, you can just set up a template and it's going to load up every time that you create a trading journal. And very important here, everywhere most of the fields that are not really easy to understand, there's a interrogation sign. This is where you can see what this option means. Okay, so use it. It's going to be very helpful. Share data. If you want to share your data, you can set this box here and you'll be able to share your trades. And if you have any questions, you can always, like I said, hover over the interrogation sign. So let's go back to a couple more options. Let's go back to the dashboard. And here's a very cool option that shows you how to, or our latest features and announcements, what we've been working on. This is where you pull up all the things that we've been working on lately. And this is another very important section too, that covers a lot of topics that get asked quite a lot. So you can see here, we have a lot of questions here, and we also have a video gallery with a bunch of videos as well. So use these pages. They're very useful to know what's going on. And of course, you can always contact us via this link or via the help page. Click here and fill out the contact form. So I think this is it. I hope you like it. If you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you very much.